Hello everybody, it's me, Jamilynn, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been forever since I have done a video, but I have just been in a rut and really haven't known what to upload, so I was just looking for a little inspiration, and, I decided to go with this awesome, grungy, sort of like a Thanksgiving colors on my eyes too, so... Anyways, I hope everyone had a lovely Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had a Friendsgiving instead of a day with my family. I went to a friend's house, and we had a big dinner with a bunch of our friends, and it was amazing. So I know it's been a while since I've done any videos, but I know it's been a particularly long while since I have done a trans-related video with, trans issues and what I go through and what you go through. So I decided, to give a little, video of that today. Sorry. My eyelashes are being weird. Alright. So, I want to rant about straight men for a minute. And how they think that just because I'm a trans woman doesn't make me a real woman, Got a little tea. I'm a Southern belle, so I gotta have my sweet tea. But it's like, okay, story time. I dated this guy about 4 or 5 months ago, and we dated. It was really great while we were dating, but then we broke up, okay? And after the breakup, I got in contact with him maybe, I guess, about 2 weeks ago, roughly about 2 weeks ago, and we just start chit-chatting, not like talking about getting back together, but just chit-chatting. And one thing led to another, and I told him, hey, I still love you. I still have these feelings for you. And he comes back with a response and says, this is after talking for a couple of days. Now, keep in mind, we dated once before. About 4 months ago. His response back to all this is, I'm really sorry, but I want a girl with a vagina. And I said to him, okay, let me get this straight. You'd rather have a vagina, date someone with a vagina, rather than have somebody who loves you? I don't understand. I really don't understand what the fascination is with vaginas and girls with vaginas. Okay, so for starters, me, I did a trans male. I did a trans female. I don't care, really. My thing is I date men, and trans women. I cannot date someone who has physical lady parts down there. I've had bad experiences, and it just doesn't work for me. I think it's particularly difficult for trans women, and especially trans women of color, but trans women to find relationships with men, because you get shit from both sides of the spectrum. You get gay men who are like, well, I want a man. I don't want a girl. And then you get straight men who say, I want a physical female. And you kind of would expect people in the LGBT community to sort of be more open and, accepting of trans women. But you still see gay men who are like, oh, sorry, I don't have a penis, but I'm not even going to talk to you because I want a real male. And you're like, okay, so my emotions don't matter to you? And so you kind of get this mindset where you're like, okay, why do I even try to be with people? Because all I want to do is judge you and be hateful to you. And so dealing with all this hate from both sides of the communities, it's like, why do you even try to do anything with anybody? And it's like, you try your hardest to be happy, and even though you're happy with your personality, people don't look at your personality. They don't look at what's between your legs. And you get to thinking to yourself, well, why do I even try anymore? If everyone in every kind of community are going to judge me, why do I keep trying to please people? And so when I said back about it being harder on trans women of color, they deal with transphobia and they also deal with racism. Like, believe it or not, I am a trans woman of color. My father is half black. So I'm a quarter. I don't deal with that part, but I do get where they're coming from with all the hate and negativity from both sides. Because I have family that deals with racism. And so you think to yourself, why am I this way? What can I do to change these people's minds? And the answer is you can't. You can't. All you can do is educate them. And what to do with that education is out of your hands. Whether they want to come for you for it or they want to be with you. It's up to them. And if they choose to be ignorant and stupid and childish about it, there's nothing you can do. I deal with this shit every day. People telling me, oh, Jamilynn, well, you're just a guy in a dress. Like, you're just a cross-dresser. You're a guy. And I'm like, no, I'm a girl. I have lady parts, just because they may not be traditional lady parts. Like, here's how I put it sometimes. My male parts are still female parts. Because I am female. Sometimes I call them boy parts, sometimes I call them male parts. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in that day. The people are so hateful to anybody that they don't agree with. And it saddens me. Because we're in a generation, or a time now, where we have people fighting for our rights, where we're actually fighting for our own rights, and some of us people are still in hiding. I'm like, okay, it's the 21st century, can we just get over it? We've already, we're here. You need to stop judging us. Someone once told me, ew, trans girls are disgusting, you're disgusting and nasty. And I said, okay, well, how about I go up to every cisgender person and say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't talk to cisgender people because they're disgusting. And it kind of puts them in my position. Makes them think twice about wanting to judge me and hate on me because I'm not like them. And I get it from girls sometimes too. The real religious ones. The girls who are sluts but want to slut shame other people and say it's not the Bible. Trans people have been here since the dawn of creation. And so for people to say that we're gross and we don't belong here, you don't belong here, motherfucker. We were here first. No, I'm kidding, but seriously, it just gets really irritating. You can't even go out your door sometimes without people wanting to shame you and harm you and hurt you. And it is just like, why do I even go out my front door anymore? And then there's those people that are like, oh, well, who are cisgender, who are like, oh, yeah, well, I know your struggle. Bitch, no, you don't. You know it from a cisgender's point of view. Trans women have it so much harder. Believe me, we do. Because we can't just jump into a relationship. We have to disclaim the fact that we're trans. We have to disclaim the fact that we have male parts. You cannot sit there and say that you are just as bad as me trying to find a relationship. Because you don't deal with hate. People don't hate on you for being a girl. People hate on trans women because they say we are men trying to be women. And then the whole bathroom issues is still going on, which irritates the shit out of me. I just wish for a little more acceptance in this world. This world saddens me. And I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Because people are so ignorant. Even my family is ignorant. Like, my mother doesn't agree. And that's fine. But I'm still her daughter. I've always been her daughter. She has just chosen to call me son. I don't know. I just don't understand. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. This eye look is I'm going to try and start doing more fall looks this year. Well, this fall. This wing's really long. This wing's really long because I had to fix it. I had like a hair in my eye and my eye started watering really bad, so all this got fucked up. I had to redo this eye. But it still looks fierce. I mean, not completely symmetrical like usual. But, this eye, I used my Hard Candy Birthday Sweet Suit palette. This one right here. And I used for like the first time an orangey shade. And I hate oranges. But it's like an orangey taupe color. So, you know, it's not super pigmented. But it really does have a lot of it does have a nice fall tone to it. And then I used my H28 eyeshadow palette. I feel like this is a dupe for like a Morphe palette, just with a little less colors in it. It's a great palette too. And then for black, I used my Milani palette. Oh, my Milani palette. So, this black, I love this black in here. It's really, really good. It's my favorite. And then, you know, it's fall, so you gotta be glowing. Can't really see my glow, but, well, you can here. Just not on my cheeks. I'm really bronzed. So, who says you can't be bronzed in fall? And then for my lips, if I can find it, I used this lip liner right here. This is from LA Colors. This is a really, really nice magenta color. So, it gives a nice purpley tone. And then, I used my Marc Jacobs lipstick in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This really nice mauve shade, which I think complements that tone very well. Then over top, to get a little more Christmassy color, I hate Christmas, so I'll explain later. But to get a more red tone, I use my OCC lip tar. And I don't know if this actually has like a shade color, like a color name or anything to it. No, it does not have a lip shade. Wait, yeah, it does. Radiate. Right there. Radiate. So, anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see any tutorials this fall. I will be doing some, not a lot, because I don't really do fall colors. But I will be doing some Christmas looks and some Thanksgiving looks. So, stay tuned. And follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all social media. Like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you liked it. And I will see you all in a couple days. Bye.